What is going on, folks? Welcome back over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 54 of the Mega Farm series. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway, information in the description below. Let's get right to it. What is going on, folks? So today we start in the month of May over here on the Mega Farm, and we have a problem. We have got a tornado on the ground, and it is headed right for the farm. I'm kind of worried. The direction that it is heading does not look good. We're going to take a shortcut over here to the farm, and we're going to check on things. We've still got to make sure our goats and chickens and everything else are fed, and I did not expect to wake up to a tornado. There it is, right over there. Oh no, that's not good. Um, we're gonna go. We're gonna go over to the barn really quick. We're just kind of cutting in between the fields just to get over there quicker. Um, we're definitely worried about all our animals, our barn, our fields. It's not good. I did not expect to wake up to see this in the month of May, I can tell you that much. So we're going to first go look at this thing because I want to know which path it is going. We can't see it over the trees from here. There it is, right there. Oh, it is headed straight for our field. That's not good. Um, well, it kind of looks like it's just dancing around field 17, which we don't own that field, so I'm okay with that. As long as it doesn't come our way. We're going to cut into the neighbor's yard, and we're going to get a closer look at this thing because I I personally think tornadoes are awesome, but not when they're headed for my farm. Oh, the water's high here. Okay, it wasn't that bad. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hopefully there's no debris because we just got a paint job on this truck and that cost us 9 grand to do. Oh boy. It is tearing their field up. That thing is massive. Absolutely massive. Oh boy. I feel bad for this farmer. Hopefully he's got crop insurance. It doesn't seem to be too strong yet. It's not like pulling our vehicle in. It does look like it's coming closer to us. Let us go ahead and back up some here. I really can't tell the path that it is traveling. If we look at the field here, you can see the damage it's doing, and it looks like it's doing an L, or it's just doing circles. I can't tell. I just hope it doesn't come towards the farm. As long as it stays over here and avoids our field, I'll be a happy camper. Oh, that's so cool though. I always wanted to go to school to be a meteorologist. Be a tornado chaser? I think that would be a blast. Oh, it just disappeared. Wait a second. No, it's still there. Can't decide whether it wants to stay on the ground or lift up. Well, we better go back and check on all the animals and get them fed just in case. Because we may not have a barn if this thing heads our way. Alright, let us go ahead and get back over here to the barn, and we'll catch you there. Alright, we made it back over here to the barn. Let us go ahead and check the water on our goats really quick. Okay, they're good. Although it's been raining, so I don't know why it hasn't filled up their dish with water. We do have plenty of feed for them. They're good to go. Let's go over here. We went ahead and cut our field last month too, and we dropped off a bunch of food for these guys. So they should be just fine as well. Yeah, they have 30,000 liters of food. Not to mention their meadow's doing very good. And then let's go check on our pigs. I am curious how much feed that they're going through. And we did go ahead and load their barn full of straw. So I think we put 34,000 liters of food in. And they're down to, they used about 1,300 liters of food, which is a little more than I expected. I can tell you that. Our straw is good, and they're already producing some slurry, so that's awesome. Oh, they got little heaters in this barn. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, our pigs are good. I do want to come over here. We ended up putting in a little canola oil factory right here by our greenhouses on the last episode. And we've got it to just sell straight to the market. But I am curious as to how much it is going through. Yeah, not very much. Maybe 1,000 liters in a month. That's pretty slow. I think we're going to be replacing that in the future, just not right now. And then we already have our new greenhouses set up for productions, so we are good there. And let us go ahead and check on our chickens here. They could use a little bit of food. I mean, they're still good. Thankfully, we've got our barley field should be ready to harvest next month, so that'll up their food. I think I'm gonna have to do a bigger field for feed for these guys. I don't think that one's gonna keep up with this chicken barn, so I think maybe by next year, or after we harvest some of these crops, we'll do some figuring out and figure out exactly how much, or how many fields, I should say, of chicken feed we want to do. We're going to have to do some mathing. So let us go ahead and feed our chickens really quick. Well, I can't see the tornado from here, so I take it that's kind of a good thing. It doesn't look like it's crossed the tree line, or oh, there it is. You can see it just barely over the top of the tree line. I can see it spinning over there. It is headed straight. I can't tell. No, it's still dancing around in that field. Okay. We may be safe. I don't know how long we're projected to have some bad weather. Hopefully it's not too long. Let's go ahead and feed our chickens really quick. They didn't take too much of that. Oof. Tight turn there now. But at least our buying station is here now. Although most of our main equipment is over at our new place. I'm so happy to have a shed that covers our bigger implements. It's pretty nice. And one thing I wanted to do last episode, but completely forgot, was we're going to sell off some of this equipment that we don't use anymore. So let me go ahead and pull this list up. First off, we can get rid of this trailer. We don't use it anymore, nor do we need it anymore. Not to mention, it won't hold enough feed to even remotely fill, the chicken feed or anything. So we're going to sell that off. I do have plans for this Farmall. It was our very first tractor, and I love this thing. I think we're going to send it off to the shop, and we're going to do some upgrades on that thing. That will be coming in the very near future. Now let us go ahead and this is the weeder. We can get rid of the smaller weeder. We don't... Actually, you know what? We will keep that smaller weeder for the smaller fields, because the other one we have, I think, is a little too big. So we can get rid of this plow. We can also get rid of this plow. What else we got here? So we can get rid of that roller, our original roller. I forget the name brand on it. There it is right there. $3,400 back for that, not bad. We will keep our big plow for now. After learning some things that I did, I made some mistakes previously, but again, thank you to the people that I was talking to online, and they helped me through a lot of my problems I was having on here. There we go. So now we've got a little room cleaned up here, and it looks a little better. Plus, we were able to move our planter out of this garage, or barn, so that cleared up some room here. I do think... Let me go ahead and shut this door. We're going to go take our tractor in, and we're going to get some modifications done to this thing. That was kind of the plan from the beginning. It's just, it doesn't have enough horsepower to really take care of anything or use any of our new implements. So I want to upgrade it, and then we can actually still get some use out of it. Let's go ahead and wash her down before we take it into the shop. There we go, nice and clean. And we're going to drive this thing into town and head over to the shop really quick. So we made it over here to the shop, and we went and talked to the owner about doing some upgrades on our tractor, and he said no problem. He should have it done by the end of the day. I guess they've got quite a few guys on the clock and not enough work. So they pretty much said that they can have it done by today, which is awesome. So let us go ahead and lower our ramps and get this tractor off. And we'll drop it off to him. Oh, sneak by there. Okay, we made it up just fine. I think by the time we see this thing again, though, we won't be able to drive it on the truck. Although I'm going to try, though. We're definitely going to try. He said just park it out here and he'll have it done by this evening. So let us go ahead and we're going to get back to the house, and I think we're going to take a nap, and hopefully this tornado don't hit us. I think we're going to stay there just in case we got to, take shelter. So we will see you later this evening. Well, we just got a call from the shop, and they said our tractor is done. And that storm went on forever. We had hail right after. Luckily, I put my truck in the garage. Otherwise, sayonara to our fresh new paint job. But let us go ahead, and we're going to drive into town. I want to stop by and see what kind of destruction that tornado did. I don't think it hit our farm. I think it missed us. At least that's what it looked like on the radar. But let us go ahead. We're going to stop by the field and check out the damage and then head to the shop. So we made it over here to the farmer's field. We dropped our trailer off just so I don't know how bad it is back here, and we don't want to get it stuck. So let us go ahead and see what kind of destruction this tornado caused. Ooh, that water came up a little bit. Truck handles it like nothing. Oh, we got water here too. Choo. So it hit right over here. Oh yeah, you can see the trail of destruction from here. Tore his field up pretty good, and look at those trees. Just decimated them. Oh wow. I mean, I guess he got kind of lucky. It didn't tear him up too bad. You know what? Let us go ahead and get out. Let's grab our flashlight here. There we go. You know what? Yeah, we could walk through the field. It'll be alright. He's got tons of weeds growing anyway. Wow. Just tore through the trees. Absolutely just tore through them. Didn't destroy too much of his field, but it got it pretty good. How far did this go up? Let's see if we can walk up this way. Wow. All the way through here. Just destroying the trees. Kind of looks like it just stopped right here. Did it go past any? No, it looks like the field's fine here. Just tore through these trees. That's insane. Well, thankfully it didn't hit our farm, and our animals are okay. That was the main thing I was worried about, but goodness. Well, let us go ahead and get into town and go pick up our new tractor. I had wired the money to him earlier, and so it's pretty much just ready to go. So let us get to town and we'll see you there. Alright, so we made it over here into town, and oh boy, does this tractor look good. First off, let me go ahead and pop in our finances. So we dropped the 109,000, almost 110,000 on these upgrades, and boy does she look good. From here you can't really tell, but let's get up on this thing. You know what? We'll even pull out the flashlight for this. Look at this thing. We now have a Farmall 1206 turbo diesel. This puppy's got 300 horsepower. We have a new exhaust, new air filter, and now we're running duals on this thing. It's an absolute beaut. At least we'll be able to get some more use out of this tractor, and a nice addition on the farm, that is for sure. But now the real question is, can we get it on the trailer? Oh yeah. She is beautiful. New paint job and everything. So let us go ahead. We may be hanging off a little bit here. I don't think we'll be hanging off too much. Oh yeah, there we go. Just perfect. Let's go ahead and throw some straps down on this thing. Make sure it's not going anywhere. There we go. It looks good sitting there. Well, I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode of the Mega Farm series. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.